Is This a Great State or What? Is sponsored by Weoki. We got you, Oklahoma.
The concept of our justice system has always been equal justice under the law, but unfortunately, the perception is that justice is only really available to people who are able to pay a good attorney.
Galen Culver has the story of a homeless man, once homeless, who claims a small group of dedicated attorneys made all the difference in getting his life back, and they didn't charge him a cent.
Sleeping in my car.
He remembers being at the end of his rope.
Then I lost my car.
Robert Stonebreaker was coming off addiction, a broken marriage, a lost job.
I made a decision that I had to do something different.
Walking through the doors at the City Rescue Mission was the first step in putting his life back together.
That was my bottom, was my wife saying, you can't see your son.
I mean, you had a locker, right?
The process wasn't easy. Stonebreaker, like other homeless people, had to labor under the daily tasks of using lockers to store his valuables, sleeping in dorms, and having lots of time to figure out how he'd gotten this lost in the first place.
Realized that this is not who I ever wanted to be. This is not me.
But he began to find some answers here, too. He stayed sober, and he learned about a group of attorneys calling themselves Trinity Legal, who met with people who couldn't hope to afford to pay.
You just didn't even think it was possible.
I did not. I did not think it was possible.
Edmond attorney Lloyd McAllister helped found this organization on simple biblical principles.
That purpose is fulfilling your commitment to glorify God by serving your fellow man and figuring out how you're supposed to do that.
Robert was hoping to get some limited visitation with his son. A volunteer attorney helped him get it.
I met and they interviewed me and said that they were willing to help me out.
Trinity Legal doesn't really have a building or a suite of offices. It's made up of mostly volunteers who donate their legal expertise to indigent clients. They've been around 15 years now, helping people like Robert and making a difference no legal document could possibly define.
It meant everything. It was the difference in the trajectory of my life. How you doing?
Stonebreaker is a decade past his crisis. He did get his visitation, supervised first, then more as he proved his sobriety. He quit his old diesel mechanic career for something he knew more about. Getting a sandwich at the Rescue Mission's Rise Cafe, he can proudly tell CounterHelp that he's a manager now with the Oklahoma Homeless Alliance and reunited with his wife and children.
We've been together 8 years.
A walk through life takes one step at a time, he tells people, and some help to take some of the biggest steps of all. In Oklahoma City, Galen Culver, News 4. Is this a great state or what?
What a great success story. Trinity Legal Clinic of Oklahoma is made up of some 60 attorneys who use a half-dozen clinic sites across the metro, including the City Rescue Mission. And over the past 15 years, they've provided free legal services to more than 3,000 people.